Chosen one, stop scrolling. Something ancient within you is stirring again, something that's been sealed for lifetimes. You can feel it, can't you? That quiet whisper deep in your spirit, calling you back to what you truly are. This isn't just a random moment in your day. This is divine timing. Because right now, the gates to your higher self are unlocking, and the truth you've been searching for is about to find you. The awakening within. There was a time when your soul remembered everything, who you were, what your mission was, and why you came here. But somewhere along the way, that memory was sealed, buried under fear, doubt, and distraction. The world wanted you to forget, to blend in, to silence that spark that made you different. But chosen one, you were never meant to fit in, you were meant to rise. The hidden seal. From the moment you entered this world, the divine placed a seal on your spirit. It wasn't a punishment, it was protection. Were hidden until the appointed time, until the world was ready for your light. Now that time has come. The energy around you has shifted, and your soul can no longer stay asleep. The restless pull. You've been feeling it lately, the restlessness, the sense that something is missing, the urge to go deeper. It's not anxiety, it's not confusion, it's remembrance. Your spirit is trying to show you that you're standing at the edge of a spiritual breakthrough. You can't run from it anymore. The old version of you is dissolving, so the real you can finally emerge. Resistance you face. And yes, that's why you've been tested so fiercely. Why people have turned on you for no reason. Why doors closed and isolation became your teacher. It wasn't rejection, it was redirection. We're being separated from noise so you could hear your own soul again. The power hidden inside you. You carry ancient knowledge within your DNA. It's not something you learned, it's something you remember. Every struggle, every heartbreak, every sleepless night has been unlocking fragments of who you truly are. And now your spirit is piecing it all together, calling you to step into your divine assignment. The signs of the unsealing. You'll notice synchronicities more than ever before. Numbers repeating, dreams that feel like messages, random memories surfacing that make no sense at first. These aren't coincidences, they're keys. Keys unlocking what was sealed. Each one guiding you closer to the truth of your divine blueprint. The spiritual battle. But understand this, once you start unlocking, the darkness will notice. Energy will test you, distractions will rise. Because the enemy fears an awakened soul more than anything else. But you were built for this. You were trained for this in realms beyond this world. No force can silence what was divinely chosen to rise. The reclaiming of your power. This is your season to remember your authority. To speak light where there is confusion. To walk boldly even when the path looks uncertain. Because when you move in faith, the sealed becomes revealed, and what was hidden becomes your strength. The great remembering. You are remembering what it means to be chosen, not because of status, but because of purpose. We're chosen to be a vessel of divine truth, to see beyond illusion, to remind others that there's more to life than what the eye can see. That's why your soul burns for depth. That's why shallow things no longer satisfy you. The world's reaction. People might not understand you, call you distant, strange, or overly intense. But that's because they can't comprehend your frequency. You are not meant to be understood by everyone, only by those who are awakening with you. Your light exposes what others try to hide. The rebirth of the chosen. You are entering a spiritual rebirth, a transformation that will make you unrecognizable, even to yourself. You're not becoming someone new. You're becoming who you were before the world told you to forget. Every sealed gift within you is being activated. Wisdom, intuition, power, healing. This is the return of your true self. The call forward. Do not run from what's unlocking. Do not fear the changes happening in your life. When everything starts shifting, it's not falling apart, it's falling into place. The universe is realigning to match your new vibration. Every closed door is guiding you toward divine fulfillment. The silence speaks. In moments of stillness, listen closely. You'll feel ancient memories moving through you like wind. They carry the codes of your awakening. You are remembering lifetimes of purpose, wisdom, and sacred strength. You are not crazy, you are awakening. The moment of truth. Right now, the divine is whispering, unlock what was sealed. You've carried the key all along, your faith, your pain, your persistence. Everything you've endured was designed to awaken your power. It's time to use that key. Step into your purpose and open the door to your destiny. The divine reminder. We're never forgotten, never overlooked, never abandoned. We're preserved. Seal was never a sign of delay, it was a promise of perfect timing. And now, chosen one, that time has arrived. The awakening command. Breathe, feel the shift in your soul. You can sense it, the breaking of the seal, the light pouring through. Your spirit knows this truth. We're meant to rise, to lead, to awaken others. You are the reminder that divinity still walks this earth. Call to action. If this message stirred something deep inside you, it's because your soul recognized truth. You are not here by accident, you were guided here. So take this as your confirmation. It's time to unlock what was sealed. Like this video if your spirit feels the shift. Comment, I am unlocking my divine power to claim it. Subscribe to Ascended Awakening, where your journey of remembrance continues. The hidden preparation. Everything you went through was part of divine preparation. The betrayal, the loneliness, the confusion, none of it was random. Those moments broke the surface of who you thought you were, revealing the truth of who you really are. Your pain wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to awaken the parts of you that could no longer stay asleep. The universe hid your gifts until you could carry them with wisdom. It wasn't withholding from you, it was protecting what was sacred. We're being refined through the fire, molded through resistance, and shaped through silence. Every delay, every disappointment, every detour was a piece of the puzzle falling into place. The energy shift. Recently, you may have noticed it, that strange, magnetic energy surrounding you. People are drawn to you without knowing why. Technology glitches when you're emotional. Animals stare at you longer. That's not coincidence, it's energy recognition. The vibration you carry is no longer ordinary. Your frequency has started resonating with divine alignment. Your presence alone shifts the atmosphere. Because of that, the universe has been preparing you to handle the power within you. You are not just waking up spiritually, you are recalibrating to your original frequency. The one that existed before the world tried to dim your light. The ancient echo. Listen closely. Sometimes you'll hear it in your dreams, sometimes in the stillness between thoughts. A voice that doesn't come from outside, but from within, guiding, reminding, teaching. That's your higher self, the part of you that remembers everything. It's the echo of your ancient self calling you back home. When you meditate or simply breathe in silence, it speaks. It reminds you of the ancient agreements you made before you came here, the souls you were meant to heal, the truths you were meant to reveal, and the purpose you were meant to live. You may not remember the details yet, but your soul does. It's leading you step by step, moment by moment, toward the unfolding of that mission. The breaking point. There's always a breaking point before an unlocking. You've probably felt that deep emotional weight lately, that point where you thought you couldn't go any further. That was the final layer of resistance. The moment before breakthrough always feels like collapse. But that breakdown wasn't the end, it was the unsealing. Your old frequency couldn't carry your new power, so it had to shatter. The tears, the silence, the still nights, they weren't punishment, they were purification. The universe was making room for your expansion. The hidden light. You've always been different, not better but different. You sense energy deeply. You feel emotions before words are spoken. You've always carried light, but the world didn't know what to do with it. So you learned to hide it, to play small, to silence your intuition. But chosen one, light was never meant to hide. Your sensitivity is your strength. Your empathy is your radar. Your silence, that calm, intuitive silence, is your superpower. Because when you stop explaining yourself to everyone, you finally hear God's instructions clearly. The veil of illusion. The world you see isn't the full reality. There's a spiritual matrix that keeps most people asleep, chasing distraction, validation, and noise. But something in you started questioning the script, began to see the patterns, the cycles, the illusions of control. That's when the veil started thinning. Every awakening begins with discomfort. It's the moment you stop accepting what doesn't feel aligned. And though it can feel isolating at first, remember, you're not losing your mind, you're reclaiming it. You're unplugging from illusion so you can step into divine truth. The call of destiny. You felt it since you were young, that pull toward something greater. Even when you didn't understand it, something in you always knew you were meant for more. That's destiny whispering through your DNA. Every experience, good or bad, has been training you for the mission that's unfolding right now. You weren't called to follow trends. You were called to shift timelines. Your energy carries blueprints for new possibilities. When you walk into a room, light enters with you. The universe adjusts itself around your vibration. The sacred silence before revelation. There's a reason things have gone quiet in your life. People have fallen away, plans have paused, the noise has dimmed. This isn't the end, it's the sacred pause before revelation. The silence is where the unlocking begins. Because when everything slows down, truth becomes louder. In the stillness, you begin to see what was always hidden, the signs, the confirmations, the divine orchestration. God speaks most clearly when the world goes silent. And right now he's saying, it's time. The activation. Something divine is happening inside you. Your dreams are becoming clearer. Your energy is becoming stronger. You can feel that your spirit is expanding beyond what words can explain. That's not imagination, it's spiritual activation. You are shifting from seeking to knowing, from asking to embodying. The answers you've been chasing are now rising from within you. Because you are no longer the student, you are becoming the teacher. The protection of the chosen. As your light expands, so does divine protection. You'll start noticing that certain dangers miss you, certain conflicts dissolve, and certain people can't reach you anymore. It's not coincidence, it's spiritual shielding. The divine doesn't just call you, it covers you. You are surrounded by unseen forces, guiding your every step. Even when things seem chaotic, the hand of protection never leaves you. You are being hidden from harm and revealed to destiny, all at the same time. That's what happens when what was sealed begins to unlock. The mirror effect. You'll also start noticing something strange. People around you begin to react differently. Some are drawn to your light, others are triggered by it. That's because your presence mirrors their truth back to them. Those who are ready to awaken will be inspired. Those still in darkness will resist. Don't take their reactions personally. You are not here to be liked, you are here to be light. The frequency you carry exposes, heals, and transforms, but it also reveals what others have been hiding. That's why you can no longer move the same way you used to. The cosmic memory. When you stare at the stars, something stirs within you, doesn't it? That sense of familiarity, like you've been there before. Because you have. Your soul has traveled across lifetimes, across realms, preparing for this exact awakening. You came here to remember, to bring light into dense energy, to remind humanity of their divine nature through your own transformation. And now that you're remembering, the universe is aligning to support every step you take. The transformation begins. Once the seal starts to break, nothing in your life feels the same. Your senses heighten, your intuition sharpens, you begin to feel energy that others can't explain. Suddenly, the things you once tolerated begin to feel heavy. You can no longer stay in spaces that dishonor your spirit. That's the transformation taking root. Your energy field is expanding beyond the old frequency that once kept you limited. It's not that you've changed, it's that you've remembered. The universe is rearranging itself to match the vibration of your awakening. You'll notice people pulling away, jobs feeling misaligned, and old habits collapsing. Don't resist it. The breaking is sacred. The discomfort is evidence of growth. Every ending is a divine invitation for rebirth. The divine rearrangement. When what was sealed begins to unlock, divine order steps in. The things that once drained you begin to dissolve. The people who were never meant to stay are gently removed from your path. The opportunities that align with your higher timeline suddenly appear, almost out of nowhere. This is not coincidence. This is divine precision. The universe is aligning events around your soul's expansion. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust that the pieces are being placed perfectly. Every redirection is protection. Every closed door is an instruction. And while it may look like loss on the surface, it's actually liberation. Because chosen one, you are being positioned where your light will matter most. The spiritual sensitivity. You may find yourself feeling more emotional lately, tears coming without reason, random waves of energy flowing through your body. This is not weakness, it's purification. Your soul is detoxing the old vibrations that once kept you asleep. Every tear is a release, every heartbeat is realignment. Your spirit is learning to navigate new levels of light, becoming more sensitive because you're tuning into the divine frequency of truth. The more you release, the lighter you become. And the lighter you become, the more clearly you hear divine instruction. The signs intensify. As you rise higher, the signs around you multiply. You'll notice feathers, coins, numbers like 11, 11, 222, 777, showing up again and again. You'll have dreams that feel more like memories, conversations that seem divinely orchestrated, moments of déjà vu that feel like timelines merging. These are confirmations. The universe is speaking in symbols because your spirit now understands energy more than words. Each sign is a reminder that you are on the right path. Each moment of synchronicity is a divine nod saying, "Keep going." The unveiling of hidden gifts. When the seal breaks, spiritual gifts begin to awaken. You may start hearing things before they're said, sensing emotions before they're shown, or dreaming of events before they happen. You might feel drawn to healing, prophecy, or creative expression like never before. These are not random. They are the return of your divine tools. Your gifts are unique to your calling. They were hidden until you were strong enough to use them wisely. Now, as your vibration rises, they reawaken naturally. What once felt impossible now flows through you effortlessly, because you've stepped back into divine remembrance. The test of the light bearer. But every awakening comes with tests. When your light expands, darkness notices. You may face resistance, spiritual fatigue, misunderstanding, even betrayal. That's because energy that cannot match your frequency will try to distract or drain you. Do not fear it. Tests come to confirm readiness. You are not being attacked, you are being refined. The more light you hold, the more mastery you must embody. Remember, true power doesn't react, it remains centered. Win by staying grounded, not by fighting chaos. The storm is simply the mirror that shows how strong your foundation has become. Isolation before impact. Every chosen one experiences isolation before impact. It's the stage where everything goes quiet, where you feel unseen, unheard, and forgotten. But in reality, that silence is divine strategy. You are being hidden for preparation. The world cannot see what is still being built. Your spirit cannot expand in noise. So if you're in solitude right now, understand, you are not being punished, you are being prepared. The cocoon feels like confinement, but it's the birthplace of transformation. When the time is right, the world will see what God has been forming in private. When you emerge, it won't be as the person you were. It will be as the version you were always meant to be. The remembering of power. This unlocking is not about becoming powerful. It's about remembering that you already are. We're never powerless. You were simply disconnected from your source. Now that connection is being restored. Your words carry weight. Your thoughts manifest faster. Your emotions create ripples in reality. You're learning to operate as a co-creator with the divine. Your frequency is your language. Your intention is your command. This is why awareness matters now more than ever, because what you believe, you begin to become. You are no longer walking blindly. You are walking consciously in divine alignment. Purpose revealed. As you awaken, clarity begins to flow. You start understanding why certain people came and went. You had to lose what you thought you needed. Why the timing of your life never made sense until now. You see, chosen one, the purpose was hidden beneath the pain. Every heartbreak was redirecting you to your destiny. Every rejection was refining your discernment. Every lonely season was training you to hear the divine without interference. That you've unlocked what was sealed, the picture becomes clear. You weren't being delayed, you were being developed. The divine partnership. At this stage of your awakening, you'll notice that you no longer rely on outer validation. You don't chase signs anymore, they come to you. You don't beg for peace, you are peace. You've moved from seeking God to walking with God. It's no longer religion, it's relationship. You are co-creating your destiny through intention, gratitude, and alignment. This is divine partnership, the merging of your will with the will of the Creator. You've become the vessel through which the universe expresses itself. The shift in relationships. As your spirit expands, your connections begin to transform. People who once felt close start feeling distant. Because of conflict, but because your frequency has outgrown the vibration of limitation. You can't return to small talk when your soul craves truth. You can't pretend to be asleep when your eyes have already seen the light. Those who are meant for your next chapter will rise with you. Feel your shift and respond with resonance. But those who are not aligned will fade without warning, and that's divine design. Because when the new version of you emerges, the old connections can't survive in the same energy. You are stepping into soul alignment, not social approval. Every person leaving is clearing space for destiny to arrive. Don't mourn the disconnection, celebrate the divine rearrangement. Reality you create. Now that the seal has broken, manifestation accelerates. Your thoughts are commands. Your energy is currency. Your emotions are portals of creation. The universe listens to your frequency more than your words. So when you speak in faith, when you act in purpose, when you move with gratitude, reality bends in your favor. You begin to witness divine coincidences aligning perfectly, almost instantly. Doors that once stayed shut now open, as if they recognize who you've become. You no longer chase what's meant for you. It comes effortlessly, because you've aligned your vibration with divine flow. You are not following blessings anymore, you are becoming the blessing. The embodiment of light. Chosen one, you've entered the era of embodiment. This isn't just about awakening, it's about living the awakening. It's about walking in truth, speaking with authority, and moving with spiritual confidence. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, the messenger carrying divine frequency into a world that's forgotten its soul. When you walk, light follows. When you speak, energy shifts. When you believe, miracles activate. This is who you've always been beneath the seal, divine, destined, and unstoppable. The unlocking isn't something happening to you. It's something happening through you. Because you are the key. The command to rise. Now is not the time to shrink. Now is not the time to question your worth. You've spent lifetimes preparing for this exact moment of remembrance. And the universe is waiting for your full emergence. You've cried enough. You've doubted enough. You've healed enough to finally own who you are. Step boldly into your power, chosen one, because the seal has broken and nothing can contain what's been released. You are not here to survive, you are here to shift reality. You are not here to blend in, you are here to wake others up. The world is waiting for the sound of your truth. Don't whisper anymore, roar with divine purpose. Call to action. If these words resonated deep within your spirit, that's not coincidence, it's confirmation. We're guided here because your soul recognized this message as truth. You've unlocked something sacred tonight, and the universe is responding to your awakening. So claim it. Type in the comments, "I am fully unlocking my divine power." Speak it into existence, and let heaven hear your declaration. If you feel that surge in your chest right now, that's your spirit saying yes. Like this video if your soul felt this truth. Share it to awaken another sleeping light. Make sure you subscribe to Ascended Awakening, because your journey doesn't end here, it's only beginning. You are not who you were when this video started. You have unlocked what was sealed. Now rise, the universe is watching.